Right now I'm standing at the top of Har Grizim. We see the city of Shechem here in the background. The specific spot that I'm standing at is called Mitzpeh Yosef, the Yosef lookout point, because from here we can look down and we see Kever Yosef HaTzadik, the spot where Yosef HaTzadik is buried. A couple of weeks ago in Parshat Vayishlach, we learned that Yaakov Avinu bought a field here in Shechem. He paid 100 kasita kesef for that field. And then later on, at the end of Sefer Yoshua, we're told that when Am Yisrael comes into Eretz Yisrael, we brought with us the body of Yosef HaTzadik, and he was brought here to that field that Yaakov Avinu purchased for 100 kasita kesef. He was brought here for burial in Shechem. Regarding the death of Yosef HaTzadik, Rav Hutner points out that the Torah is conveying to us a special point, because on one hand, we read last week at the end of Sefer Bereshis about the death of Yosef HaTzadik, and it's repeated at the beginning of Sefer Shmos, Vayamas Yosef. Why? Rav Hutner suggests that Yosef has a special quasi-av status. On one hand, we know there are only 3 avos. The Gemara in Brachos tells us that ein karan avos ela shlosha, Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. And each of them have a special aspect. Avram Avinu is the first one to find HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Yitzchak Avinu is the first that is born into the foundation of Am Yisrael. And Yaakov Avinu is the closure of that foundation. Afterwards, from Yaakov Avinu and on, all of his descendants are part of Bnei Yisrael. Yisrael Afa Pi Shechata, Yisrael. We're still missing the ingredient of shmirah, guardian, and preserving the kedusha of Am Yisrael, and this is the role of Yosef HaTzadik, Tzadik Yisod Olam. Yosef HaTzadik, the paradigm of that shmirah of kedusha. On one hand, he's not an av, but at the same time he's attached to the avos, and therefore his death is mentioned in Sefer Bereshis, the Sefer of the avos, and repeated again in Sefer Shmos, the Sefer of the Banim, as the Ramban explains. Be'ezrat Hashem, we should be zocheh to connect to the shmirah of kedusha of Yosef HaTzadik and all of the avos. Be'ezrat Hashem, have a wonderful Shabbos.
Good Shabbos, good Shabbos, good Shabbos.